Hello class, hello Mr. Home. This is my presentation for my drawing robot competition, which is number one. You can see my name is Alonzo Houston and my class number and my ID number. Cut through here. I did my project basically have my robot draw the Batman symbol, and my robot name is AJ Da Vinci. I called him AJ Da Vinci because one, the A and the J stand for Alonzo Jr., which I always wanted something named after me, like a pet or or a son. But I'm too, I'm not ready for that. So I just called my little robot. I've been working with him ever since I got him. He's like a son to me. So his name AJ, and I call him Da Vinci because he's artistically sound like Leonardo da Vinci. So he's talented. Second, my robot's task is to draw the Batman symbol, which is this symbol right here, which is the 1998 Batman symbol. And my idea, it started off with me, I wanted to choose a logo that was, that's going to be fun. It's going to be somewhat easy, somewhat hard, not like, something just completely easy, but I had these 3 main ideas in my head I wanted to do football, NFL, because that's what I hold dear to my heart. And then I either want to do a superhero or the shoe brand. And at first I was leaning, a lot towards the NFL logo, which is my favorite team, the San Francisco 49ers. But as you can see, that's way too complicated for AJ to be doing. So I was like, nah, that ain't gonna work. Then I was like, okay, my favorite shoe brand, which is Nike, which is, basically just a check, or just basically basic movement. Then I was like, you know what? I want to do my superhero. I want to do a superhero. And I chose Batman. One, because he's my favorite superhero, and I've been liking him ever since like the age of 5. Two, it's a very classic and unique symbol, which, if you can show anybody this symbol, they'd be like, oh, it's Batman, it's Batman. And that, well, yeah, I already explained about number 3, stuff like that. Go to my next slide. And still, even with this idea, I had to pick the right symbol. Like, there's a lot of like Batman symbols, like from early on to now, which is probably the most recent one, which is the 2008 Batman symbol. You got everything, but this is the most this is what I grew up seeing the most, which was that one that was on like costumes like you would wear to Halloween or something like that. But all the other one I was not really was familiar except for maybe this one from 2005 or this one from the movie, but still I wanted to do the original Batman 1998 symbol. And basically, I'm going to explain the process right now and then go through it step by step in my presentation. Basically, when I thought of it, I was like, okay, yeah, this is going to work. It was perfect. Basically, I made a huge stencil thing out of cardboard. And basically, I pulled up some of my phone, drew it up on the cardboard, and cut it out using a box cutter knife, which is right here below. And then afterwards, after I got done making a stencil, I cut it out. I had a big cardboard bat actually. And it just basically, I spray painted the edges on the concrete ground, and all that was there. So when I picked it up, it was just the outline of the bat, which was a good enough stencil, and it was good enough for my robot AJ to go around and make the bat. And so the materials I used was a cardboard box, you can see right here, a pencil, which I don't have in there, a tape measure right here, an envelope, a black spray paint, the cardboard box cutter, which is the yellow thing right here, the scissors, which is right here, and my EVG robot. I thought I was gonna need all these kind of knives and stuff, but I was like, maybe the box cutter was basically ideal. It could do everything. It could do it all. The second step was me actually drawing the logo on the cardboard and using the envelope as like a straight edge, and using the measuring tape. I measured the edges, like the arc, the inside arc of the wing, and basically the flat head at the top, and the ears, on the ears was stuff like that. This is me drawing it right now. Go to the next slide. Next, once I got it all done and all that, I used the box cutter to cut out the outline bat symbol, and I used the scissors to kind of have it start. I just cut a slit and I started. Then I used the box cutter, which was good, which is basically good. It can cut, like it basically can cut. You wanted to cut a circle, which was nice because it was that sharp. And this is my finished product of the logo when I finished it. And then I put it on the ground and used black spray paint. As you can see, I just spray painted the edges right here. And this is what I came out with, which is a good track for him to follow. And that process took roughly about, me thinking about it, me coating it up, it took me probably about roughly 2 days. Oh, and here's the video of, should play. Here's the video. I put the video on my YouTube channel if you guys want to see. Hold on, let me put it on full screen. Oh, okay, come on. It's kind of rough. It was a little bit rough, but as you see, he stayed on point. He kind of got a little bit too out right here on the wings, but he stayed on point. Had to move him once. Yeah, but this is at night. Yeah. See, he got a little wide, but he somehow managed the end right where he needed to end. This is right where I had to move him just a little bit over. And you start to take off. I try to move, you start taking off and just let him go. But right here is, I would say I would have the advantage of with this arc. Like that's something I had to research and kind of look up, which was kind of I took thought on. I was looking at it before, and really I'm gonna show you the code later on in this presentation. But it was basically raising and lowering the speed of each motor, and you finish where you stop at. But basically raising. Oh, hold on. Go to the next slide. But as you can see right here, I took a screenshot. The screenshot of my Eclipse page and my Batman Java. Well, it's called Batman Java because this is what it is. But as you can see, this is how I made the arc for the wing. By setting one of the motors lesser than the other, and basically my C motor is my right wheel and the B motor is my left wheel. So basically, it's causing my robot basically to turn, giving it the arc pattern. And basically, I gave it. I had to raise the distance up. I basically had to do a lot of trial and error with this because it was sometimes it'll just shoot out and go a little bit too far. Sometimes it might just go, and if you have it go for like a certain length, it'll go in and start making a circle, which that's basically what it's supposed to do. What's supposed to do, and you make it go long enough. But I cut this. I had to find this and cut it in half. That way, it was basically like making a half arc or half a circle on this. So basically, I would say like this is the advantage that me and AJ have is this is the coding part, basically giving him the ability to make an arc and make this curve pattern. But yeah, this is all I got, and thank you.